on OK TV. Celebrities giving back and making a difference.
Such a blessing to get to a certain point in your career where you have a platform to speak to as many people as possible.
We're sitting down with the stars, getting the emotional stories that made an impact, from Marie Osmond.
I thought, I am involved with one of the greatest charities out there.
To rockers Imagine Dragons and the brave young fan that created a legacy.
Completely changed my life. His name is Tyler Robinson.
Then one-on-one with hip-hop icon Master P, his personal connection to New Orleans and how he's helping the city rebuild 10 years after Katrina.
They got new houses now. People found jobs in other cities. So Hurricane Katrina for us was a blessing in disguise, too, at the same time.
Plus, Olivia Newton-John's sweet new project that's helping save lives all over the world.
The wellness program's being supported by the wine, so it's like a win-win situation.
And Miley Cyrus uses her shock show for good.
How are you?
We're with the singer and the other big names at the star-packed benefit called James Franco's Bar Mitzvah.
He's a man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Millions of you read it. Now watch us. OK TV, your entertainment news source, starts now. Welcome to OK TV. I'm Sonia Isabel in the heart of New York City. Normally, we bring you all of your entertainment headlines, but today we're doing something a little different. We're focusing on all the work celebrities do off-screen to make the world a better place. Whether they're using their voice to support a cause close to their heart, stepping out for a charity event, or creating their own foundations, we like to shine a spotlight on their good deeds in a series we call The Giving Carpet, where it's not about what you're wearing, it's what you're giving. We've got you covered from coast to coast. I'll be sharing stories from right here in New York. Megan Tellis will be sharing her favorites from Las Vegas, but we're going to kick things off in Los Angeles with Viviana Vigil and James Vaughn.
Thanks, Sonia. These are our favorite stories to cover. They give us a chance to see celebrities in a different light.
That's right. One of my absolute favorites involved some of the biggest and funniest names in Hollywood and a long overdue bar mitzvah.
The stars coming out, even Miley Cyrus on hand, serenading the new man of honor.
How are you?
The man of the hour, all smiles.
He's a man. He's made it. Mazel tov.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Having my bar mitzvah was something I've been talking about for years, and with Seth, and so when he had the idea that we'd do it for Hilarity for Charity, it just seemed perfect, and it's a great cause, and I'm happy that out of it I got to really be bar mitzvah.
This has been a long time coming, so how are you celebrating personally? What's your...
My family's here, friends are here, so everybody I want to be here is here.
I can't think of a better performer to bring the man out of a boy than Miley Cyrus. Are you excited to see her?
I'm very excited.
All this fanfare not overshadowing what the event is really about, raising money for Alzheimer's patients and their caregivers.
What we try to do is to take care of people. I think the government should be funding the research and to find the cure for Alzheimer's, but we try to take care of people. So to date, we've given away 17,000 hours of free at-home care to people who need it the most.
They've been doing this since 2012, and it kind of started as a small thing. I don't think they thought it was going to be this big.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of Seth's whole career. That's like, I don't know, I guess I'll go do something, and then he becomes a giant movie star. So, yeah.
That event was so much fun. My stomach literally hurt from laughing so much. But James, your favorite story has a bit of a different feel to it, right?
Definitely. Marie Osmond. Who doesn't love Marie Osmond? She's so inspiring, and I have not been the same since she shared an emotional story about her behind-the-scenes work with me when we went one-on-one. Obviously, you're so accomplished with music and entertaining and everything else, but you do so much to give back, which we love that at OK TV. Tell me about your involvement with Children's Miracle Network.
It's been over 30 years now, and it's $5 billion, dollar by dollar by dollar. What it is we take all the causes out there. They all have to be treated, and that's what children's hospitals do in your local community. So all the money that we raise, all the money you raise in LA stays in LA, and Nashville stays in Nashville, Las Vegas stays in Las Vegas. There is nothing that touches my heart more than to see the children that are helped yearly by this cause. I sat with one of the first successful heart transplants, and we were live at our broadcast, and he was sitting on my lap, getting ready to come to him live, and they were counting down 30, 29, 28. And right over where that camera was, there were two women standing there, and I overheard the one say, "Thank you for giving my baby life." And I assumed she was talking to the doctor. And then I heard that woman say, "No,
Thank you for letting my baby live on through yours. And it was the mother of the child that passed away who let this mother have her baby's heart. And I thought, I am involved with one of the greatest charities out there, whether it's an accident victim, a burn victim, a muscle disease, a blood disease, a premature baby, tonsillectomy, whatever it is. These hospitals are the greatest facilities that we have in our country. And so that's where my heart and soul goes to, is to help out.
I can feel it. You're giving me goosebumps right now. It's legit. Where can we go to get more information on the charity?
Just go to cmnhospitals.org. I swear to you, we're going to raise $1 billion a year. You watch.
I like it. You guys can check out all that information on your screen to help out and be a wonderful person like this wonderful person. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was one of my favorite interviews. She is such an amazing woman. I literally walked out of that interview feeling like I could conquer the world. That's the effect Marie Osmond has on you.
Don't blame you. Well, Caitlin Doubleday is another star passionate about her cause. When she's not busy starring as Andre Lyon's wife Rhonda on the hit Fox series Empire, she spends her time at No Kill Los Angeles.
Come along as we give you an inside look at her day volunteering.
Hey, Viviana.
Hi.
Welcome to NKLA Pet Adoption Center.
It's amazing.
Isn't it? Well, I can show you around. You want to start with dogs?
I'm stoked. Let's do it.
Okay.
Caitlin finds time in her busy shooting schedule to volunteer once a week at NKLA, a Best Friends Adoption Center, playing with and exercising the animals on site.
Okay. Okay.
Her own pets are rescues. It's clear she's committed to her animal family, but she says not everyone realizes how much of a commitment it is.
People get sick of dogs because they're too much work or they didn't think about the responsibility, whatever they didn't foresee, and literally, I don't know how, but drop them off and say, well, they'll get readopted. But the truth is, most likely, they won't.
The Empire star also shared the importance of spaying and neutering, so there aren't so many dogs at the shelters. But there are lots of ways to help, even if you can't adopt.
Those dogs would love just to go on a walk for 10 minutes a day, or take a cat out of a cage and play with it and let him purr in your arms for 10 minutes.
Oh, look at her. She's ridiculous. Sounds perfect to us. Special thanks to Caitlin and all of the volunteers making these pets' lives better. Check out bestfriends.org to find an animal adoption center near you.
Being there with Caitlin meant so much to me because, James, you know I'm an animal lover.
I do know that about you. I follow you on Instagram, Viviana, and I see all your pictures of your little fur baby, Frank.
Actually, Frank has his own Instagram, @Frankatropolis. Please follow him.
Frank's a star. Sonia?
Frank is a star, and so are all the ones in that story. Thanks so much, guys. So uplifting to see all the work going on behind the scenes.
Coming up on OK TV, legendary singer Patti LaBelle making a difference in the world of cancer research, her personal connection to the cause. But first, we're chatting with Jane the Virgin star Gina Rodriguez, how the actress is stopping bullying in its tracks.
Kindness is always in style.
Isn't it, though?
Right?
And Grammy-winning band Imagine Dragons on the young man who made a big impact.
Completely changed my life. His name is Tyler Robinson.
That's next. OK TV, your entertainment news source. On the next OK TV, your must-watch new shows of 2016. OK TV, your entertainment news source. On the next OK TV, J-Lo and Eva Longoria, we've got your must-watch new shows of 2016. Plus, we're on the set of Chocolate City 2. OK TV, your entertainment news source.
Welcome back to OK TV, your entertainment news source, and today we're dedicating the entire show to celebrities and the causes they support. It's a regular feature we call the Giving Carpet, where it's not about what you're wearing, it's what you're giving. Gina Rodriguez is the lovable star of Jane the Virgin, but believe it or not, she still faces online bullies. She opened up to me about why it's important for her to fight back.
October is National Bullying Prevention Month, and you're partnering with Custom Ink to help raise awareness. Tell us about that.
Such a blessing to get to a certain point in your career where you have a platform to speak to as many people as possible, and especially to speak about things that matter to you. And for me, bullying is prime on my list. Being a public figure, you get spoken about by lots of people, and there's something, in my opinion, called keyboard courage. And it is detrimental to those that don't have a foundation of strength as their own. And so for me, I really wanted to partner with a company that was bringing awareness and that was giving back as well. So the proceeds for Custom Ink goes to Pacers to help educate children and parents about bullying.
Because that's the fun part. You got to design a t-shirt, right?
Kindness is always in style.
Isn't it though?
Right?
Oh yes. What else is pretty awesome? Season 2 of Jane the Virgin. Can you give us a little sneak peek what we might see on the season?
This season is filled with so many twists and turns and roller coasters as always, but very much founded in family, in love. And let me tell you, if you're worried about baby Mateo, then you're gonna find out.
Ooh, we got a little scoop there. I have to tell you, I was Instagram stalking you.
Oh, nice.
I'm mildly obsessed with Britney Spears, and of course I'm a big fan of yours, so I saw a little photo with you and Brit.
I got to dance with her, which was like childhood dream come true. She's incredible. So funny. I mean, definitely has comedic chops and definitely gets to use them in the show.
Make sure you tune in to Jane the Virgin Monday nights. Sales of the shirts raised more than $600,000. Now, Gina mentioned Britney Spears in that interview. Team OK's Megan Tellis takes a look at her charitable side in Las Vegas.
That's right, Sonia. Brit is always giving back here. Her charity of choice, the Nevada Childhood Cancer Foundation. And right here in Las Vegas, entertainers are always lending their talents to raise money and awareness. And for hometown band Imagine Dragons, it's personal. Here's a closer look at the story and the fan who started it all.
He was 16 years old and he completely changed my life. His name is Tyler Robinson.
Tyler was a teenager who passed away from a rare form of cancer in 2013. Throughout his battle, one song became Tyler's anthem.
Do you guys remember the song that inspired Tyler?
Yeah, it was, we were playing at a very small club in Provo called Valor, and that's where we first met Tyler, and he mentioned that he was inspired by its time. The lyrics in that really made an impact on him.
And Tyler made an impact on the band. That meeting created an unbreakable bond that remains even after his passing.
That wasn't the end of his legacy. We wanted it to live on, so we got together with his family and started a foundation that battles the unseen costs that come along with childhood cancer. You know, so many people just throw money at research to cure cancer, which is great. But we talked to his family and said, look, what's the greatest way we could make an impact on these families? And they said, let's create this foundation. We know the ins and outs of it. We know we've dealt with it for years.
Thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you for being a part of this.
Which brings us to the second annual Tyler Robinson Foundation Gala, Slay Cancer with Dragons, where this year the Imagine Dragons entertained the crowd to raise more money than last for this golden cause. It's just incredible to see how one person can really impact so many different lives. Now, another person that comes to mind, Olivia Newton-John. She has been working for years to help people fight breast cancer in her native Australia, and now she's working on something really sweet right here in Las Vegas.
Olivia Newton-John, you're much more than performing on stage. You're about giving back, and you're about collaborating with family. I understand you have your nephew Emerson with you today.
I do.
Talk to me about the wine, Pink and Blue for Two.
This is kind of the launch for it.
How awesome is that, right?
Yes,
You're
it's
excited,
wonderful.
right?
Very excited, because it's educating people about the importance of doing examinations if you're a woman for breast cancer, for a man for prostate. The Pink and Blue link and remind each other, and a portion of the money is going to my wellness centre at my hospital in Australia. It's a public hospital, so the government pays for chemotherapy, radiation and surgeries and things like that, but they do not pay for the wellness programs, and that was my passion, to have that, because when I was going through breast cancer 22 years ago, those are things that supported me. So I was lucky enough to do yoga and meditation and acupuncture and massage and therapies, music therapies and group therapies. All these things are provided free to the people at the hospital and their families. So the wellness programs are being supported by the wine. So it's like a win-win situation.
This wine is being sold here at the Flamingo, right?
Yeah.
Flamingo in retail, and it's poured here at Central Pet.
Get pouring. Here we have Olivia Newton-John, Emerson Newton-John. What a name to have. Auntie, what do you call her?
Auntie Face. I got all sorts of nicknames for her.
Auntie Liv. Can I call you Thea Liv? There we go. We'll end it on that note.
I love Olivia, so full of life. Last time I caught up with her, I said, oh, you're a cancer survivor. She says, no, I'm a thriver. See that? Always positive, using her experience to help others.
Thriver, I love that. What a great attitude. Thank you, Megan. And keep it right here. There are still so many more inspiring stories of stars sharing their support still ahead.
Coming up on OKTV, rapper Master P dishes on his hometown of New Orleans and what he's doing to help restore it a decade after Hurricane Katrina. Plus, Usher, Nick Cannon, and the rest of the stars hitting the town right here in New York City, raising millions for cancer research. That's coming up. OKTV, your entertainment news source. I love it.
It's been 10 years since Hurricane Katrina devastated New Orleans, and rapper Master P has been a strong supporter of the rebuilding process. The music mogul was directly impacted by the storm, losing family and property. Team OK sat down with him for this exclusive interview about his experience.
The 10-year anniversary of Hurricane Katrina brings up mixed emotions for Master P, who saw his hometown and the city where he started his music career ravaged by the storm.
It was sad watching the city just go underwater and just float away. And so many memories, so many people was misplaced, and it's like watching it come back together 10 years later. It's beautiful.
Master P believes the strength of the community during that tragic time is what made New Orleans come back even stronger.
Some of the people, they got new houses now. You know, we got new things going in the community. It's more opportunity. People found jobs in other cities. So Hurricane Katrina for us was a blessing in disguise, too, at the same time.
Even 10 years after the storm, the true foundation of New Orleans remains the same. And being a part of rebuilding the city was a touching and important time for the rapper.
We was able to build playgrounds. We was able to build new homes. My program, Let the Kids Grow, we helped a lot of kids get back on the right track with education, get back on the right track with life. A lot of kids lost parents during the flood, and it's just amazing to see all the pieces being put back together, and to be a part of that, to do that is a blessing.
And don't forget to catch him in Master P's Family Empire Saturday night on Reelz Channel.
Here in New York, the top of the Empire State Building is often lit, highlighting a charitable cause, and it's not unusual for a celebrity to flip the switch. Team OK was with Patti LaBelle as she received the honor, lighting up the night sky in red and purple.
Patti joining her longtime friend Denise Rich, co-founder of Gabrielle's Angel Foundation for Cancer Research.
Patti is my dear friend. I mean, she had lost her sisters to cancer, and so Patti and I became very close, and I am so excited that she's going to perform tonight. It's going to be amazing.
Terrific.
Later that night, stars like Usher, Heidi Klum, and Nick Cannon arriving downtown for the annual Angel Ball. Cannon presenting his America's Got Talent co-star with an award, which Heidi then dedicated to, quote, the scientists, the doctors, and all the nurses. You work so hard and you devote your life to all these families that fight and struggle with cancer. LaBelle seen here looking beautiful, leaving an after party following her performance.
Beautiful.
The ball raised $3.6 million for cancer research.
Coming up on OKTV, celebrity chef Mario Batali and the rest of the hosts of ABC's The Chew shining a light on a good cause.
It's not only about children, it's about New Yorkers across the board.
That's next. OKTV, your entertainment news source.
OKTV. Are you ready? The cast of The Chew is doing what they do best, feeding people, and they're using that passion to help others. Team OK caught up with them to find out more about the cause close to their hearts.
1, 2, 3.
The stars lighting up the Empire State Building in orange, raising awareness for Feeding America, which helps fight hunger by supporting U.S. food banks.
My business is about feeding people, so that there's a category of people that aren't fed is part of my business as well, and that's because we need to invest in the future of American education, and hungry children don't study very well. So it's a very easy thing for me. That said, it's not only about children, it's about New Yorkers across the board. 1 in 5 New Yorkers has food security issues, and that's just in the richest time of all time, in the richest country, in the richest City, it's embarrassing and a little pathetic. So we're working on it. It's as much about awareness as it is about daily operations, and we got to do both.
I think people should, one, get to know their food bank. I think there's so much waste in this country that when you think about when you're wasting food, where that food can go to help someone else. So just the awareness of that and just being very mindful of what you're eating and what other people are not eating and bridging those gaps.
These stars are also feeding people on The Chew, which is currently in its 5th season.
It has been so much fun. We miss Daphne terribly, but she's off having beautiful babies. And we've just been having a really good time. We kicked off the season at Epcot, and we're continuing just to have really fun because it's friends. We're just having fun with our friends.
Check the cast having fun on The Chew weekdays on ABC and head to feedingamerica.org to find out more about the cause.
So many amazing giving carpet stories, and there are so many more to tell, and OKTV is committed to bringing them to you all year. For Viviana Vigil and James Vaughn in Los Angeles, Megan Tellis in Las Vegas, and I'm Sonia Isabel here in New York City. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.